Hello, this is Opinion Radar, your go-to spot for real, no strings attached product thoughts from a mom who's been there. Today, I'm sharing a craft kit that's been quietly taking over our kitchen table, the FUNZBO Fuse Beads Kit. If you've got kids who love making things with their hands, or even ones who usually give up on crafts after 5 minutes, this might just surprise you. At $30, it's not the cheapest bucket of beads on the shelf, but it's built to last and grow with your child's creativity. I first picked it up on a whim during a rainy weekend, hoping to ditch the screen time guilt, and honestly, I didn't expect it to stick around as long as it has. What started as a one-afternoon project has turned into a full-blown family favorite, and not just for the kids. Now, let me tell you how it's actually been working in our real, messy, loud household. As a mom who's always on the lookout for screen-free activities that actually hold my kids' attention, I've got to say the FUNZBO 5mm Fuse Beads Kit has been a total game changer in our house. I bought it expecting a fun craft project, but honestly, it's become one of those go-to activities that keeps the peace on chaotic afternoons. My 6- and 9-year-old can sit at the kitchen table for hours, completely absorbed in sorting colors and piecing together designs. The best part? It comes with over 100 patterns, think cute animals, holiday themes, even some pop culture inspired ones, though we've had to search YouTube for a few of the fan favorite characters they've been begging for. That guidance really helps younger kids get started without needing constant hand-holding, which means I can prep dinner or fold laundry while they're happily creating. It's not just busy work, it's building focus, fine motor skills, and creativity all at once. For a $30 investment, that kind of return is hard to beat. One thing I really appreciate is how well organized everything is right out of the box. The beads come sorted into individual color compartments in a sturdy, latched container that's easy for little hands to open but secure enough to toss in a tote bag when we're heading out. No more tiny beads spilling everywhere, a huge win in my book. My daughter was so excited to unpack it the first time. She spent a solid half hour just organizing and admiring each color. And trust me, these beads are vibrant. We've made everything from simple heart-shaped keychains to a giant rainbow, and the colors really pop after they're melted. The kit also includes tweezers, which are super helpful for placing tiny dots precisely, much better than pinching them with your fingers. I'll admit I was a little nervous about the melting part at first, but they include wax paper, and I set aside an old iron just for bead projects. It's been a smooth process, and even my older kids can do it themselves now with supervision. Honestly, it's a low-effort way to give them a sense of independence and pride in their creations. I've got to be real. Not every part of this set is a home run for every kid. My 10-year-old mentioned that it doesn't have some of the funky shapes or specialty beads her friends use at school, like glow-in-the-dark or metallic ones. And the stickers that come with it? Yeah, she called them kind of lame. But you know what? She's still spending hours on it. So while it might not have every fancy feature, the core experience is solid. The beads melt evenly, don't warp easily, and the templates are clear and simple enough that even my 6-year-old can follow along. I love that it's evolved from just copying patterns to her creating her own designs. She even started making bracelets for her teachers. That kind of creative confidence, that's priceless. And for us parents, this kind of craft is a sneaky way to encourage patience and problem solving. It's not instant gratification. It takes time to build, then wait for an adult to iron it. So it teaches delayed reward in the sweetest way. What really sold me is how versatile this kit is. We've used it on rainy weekends, during school breaks, and even as a quiet time activity after birthday parties when the energy is through the roof. It's not just for little kids, either. I've caught my husband and I'm making little patterns when the kids are asleep. There's something weirdly therapeutic about lining up tiny beads and seeing a picture come to life. We've made ornaments for Christmas, keychains for backpacks, and even a few silly designs just for fun. And because there are so many beads included, we're not out of materials after a few projects. I've seen some cheaper kits that leave you wanting more after 2 or 3 makes. This one truly feels generous. The included patterns are cute and age appropriate. But once they get the hang of it, the kids start experimenting. YouTube's full of fan made templates, so if your child is into Minecraft or animals or space, there's no shortage of inspiration. That kind of creative expansion is exactly what I want from a toy. Now, let's talk safety and supervision because, yes, you do need to be around when the iron comes out. I use an old flat iron I don't care about just in case there's any wax residue, though so far, so good with the included paper. My older kids are responsible enough to handle the ironing under my watch. And honestly, I kind of love that it's become a shared moment. Mom, come check if I'm doing this right. Those are golden moments. It's not just about the craft, it's about connection. That said, this isn't something I'd hand to a toddler and walk away from. The beads are small, so it's definitely not for kids under 5 who still mouth things, and the ironing step requires adult help. But for ages 6 and up, it's perfect. Even my nieces and nephews fight over who gets to do the next project when they come over. It's turned into a little family tradition. All things considered, I'd buy this again in a heartbeat. And actually, I already have. I gifted one to my sister, and we're planning a fuse bead night over Zoom with the cousins. It's rare to find a toy that's both fun and meaningful, that doesn't break the bank, and that kids genuinely return to again and again. The FUNZBO kit hits all those marks. It's creative, calming, and gives kids such a sense of accomplishment when they hold up their finished design. Whether they're following a pattern or inventing their own masterpiece, they're learning and expressing themselves. And for us parents, it's a rare win. A toy that's worth the price, doesn't clutter the house with single use parts, and actually makes the kids proud of what they've built. If you're looking for a gift or just a way to add more creative calm to your home, this kit is a fantastic choice. Just maybe keep an old iron handy and prepare for a house full of colorful, melted masterpieces. If your kids love creating their own little masterpieces, don't let this fuse bead fun pass you by. Like this video and subscribe for more honest mom approved pics. Let's build a community as vibrant as these beads. Trust me, your future crafty nights will thank you.